I ask my kindergarteners to draw what makes them feel safe. One child's picture changed my entire career. In my 15 years of teaching kindergarten, I've developed countless classroom rituals. My favorite is our Friday afternoon circle time when we share the artwork we've created that week. Last October, I gave my students a simple prompt: draw what makes you feel safe. The results were predictably sweet parent-family portraits, homes with smoke detectors. We just had fire safety week, stuffed animals, and even a few Supelantera parents. 23 colorful drawings of security and love. Then there was Ellie's drawing. We was a quiet child who rarely spoke unless directly addressed. She had perfect attendance but often arrived in rumpled clothes and with uncombed hair. Her lunch was inconsistent per her, sometimes elaborate homemade meals, other times just a handful of crackers. When Ellie handed me her drawing, I had to take a moment to understand what I was seeing. I crayed the bright colors her classmates used. Ellie had chosen only a brown crayon. The picture showed a small stick figure, presumably Ellie, curled up inside what appeared to be a kitchen cabinet under a sink with cleaning supplies drawn around her. Can you tell me about your picture, Ellie? I asked, keeping my voice steady despite the alarm bells ringing in my head. That's my quiet place, she whispered. When Brahatzes and her friend get loud and throw things, I go in my cabinet and count to 500. Sometimes I fall asleep there. It's safe because they forget about me. I thanked her for sharing and moved on to the next child, but my mind was racing. After school, I immediately took the drawing to our principal and school counselor. With teen days, a home visit was conducted, and we discovered that Ellie's mother was in an abusive relationship with a boyfriend who had a record of domestic violence. The school worked with the social services to get Ellie's mother into a support program and safe housing. For 2 months, Ellie stayed with her grandmother while her mother got the help she needed. When Ellie returned to class after winter break, the transformation was subtle but unmistakable. Her clothes were clean, her hair neatly braided. She started raising her hand during story time. She laughed, purring a sound I realized I had never heard from her before. In April, I repeated the draw what makes you feel safe activity. This time, Ellie used every color in her crayon box. She drew herself holding hands with her mother in front of a small apartment building with a playground nearby. In the corner, she'd drawn a small rainbow. This is our new home, she explained during circle time, her voice stronger than I'd ever heard it. Yam says no one is allowed to yell. There, Taiku, and I have my own bed now, not a cabinet. That summer, I made a decision that changed the trajectory of my career. I enrolled in a child psychology program and became certified as a trauma-informed education specialist. I now train other teachers to recognize the subtle signs of trauma that children like Ellie show through their behavior, their words, and especially their art. In my office, I keep a framed copy of both of Ellie's drawings, Parn, the brown cabinet, and the colorful new home. They remind me daily that sometimes the most important curriculum isn't reading or math, but simply creating a space where children feel safe enough to show us their truth. Her mother recently emailed me a photo of Ellie holding a trophy from her school science fair. She still talks about your class, the email said. She says that's where she learned that grown-ups can actually help. Sometimes I wonder how many Ellies I missed in my early years of teaching, before I knew to look beyond behavior to the stories children tell us in their own unique ways. How many cabinet drawings did I fail to truly see? What signs of struggle have you noticed in children that adults often miss?